All right. You should be able to hear me now. You can hear me now. No, you can. All right. So we're talking about bankruptcy being no good, guys. All right. This is a little dark, huh? A little dark. Let's see. Light. Aziz. Light. Right in here. Right up. There we go. Dark. Can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. All right. So we're talking about bankruptcy being no good, guys. All right. Ooh, you're back. Sounds good. Thank you. Cam, appreciate you. All right. I'm going to put up www. Child support help. Yeah, it's child support. Okay. If you are in the rears, I don't recommend you disputing child support. Okay. Child support is no good as well. Child support shouldn't be on there. That's a civil issue, not a consumer credit issue. Okay. So got some sound. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being here on Monday afternoon, being here, being part of the subscribe tribe, watching this nice new video. And, you know, child support you can dispute. And we've seen it. I've seen it come off with my own two eyes. After this live stream, I'm gonna go get a nice microphone from the Best Buy so y'all get some good audio from now on, because I'm gonna be doing more live streams, more Q&As for you guys. This is not the only one. So if you're watching this on the replay or you're watching right now, hit the subscribe button, become part of the subscribe tribe, put down below in the comments, subscribe tribe, and get your questions answered here live on this channel. So I'm seeing you. I appreciate you. 43 people in here already. 6 ups, 7 ups, 7 ups, 9 ups. Let's go, go, go. Let's get this ups, ups, ups. So what's up with child support? Everybody's got it on there. Now, if you're in the rears, you don't want to dispute it because they're going to come after you. They're going to ask you to pay, right? I've heard that. You could. It's a little bit more risky. I just want you to be aware of that. It is possible. So if it's paid, good, disputed, it'll come off. If it's not paid, if it's in the process of being paid, you can dispute it as well. So if it's paid off, go ahead. If it's released, send in supporting documentation. Do I need to get it notarized? Yeah, I would recommend you getting all your stuff notarized. Why do we get it notarized? Anybody know? Does anybody know? Does anybody want to venture a guess? I'll give you guys a second to see if anybody knows why we want to get it notarized. And while y'all think about it, why we get notarized, let me put up my website so you can do it yourself. 609creditrepair.com. Tracking, Joseph. That's a good idea. That's not 100%. If they received it. Now we can do that with return receipt and certified mail, but why would you notarize it? And this is what is important about the education process, just pooling the people here so we know everyone's on the same page. So you know why you don't want to necessarily go the less expensive route, right? Why is it so important? In case you have to sue, it becomes a legal document. That's right, Nikki. It becomes a legal affidavit that must be responded to. And on top of that, it does confirm who you are. You are saying you are who you say you are. So they know it's coming from you, and it's a legal document. Now, someone would say, hey, it's on paper, you know, it's no big deal. I know they got it. The problem is that without that notarization, they could swear up and down that it wasn't you, right? So that's why we do it. This is where we can do it for you. Third-party witnesses, that's right. And the third party who notarizes it is a notary of the public. So they have a special license. They will say, yes, this is the person that came. This is the individual who's we're sending this letter out for. This is the stuff that they're talking about. Cormac knows legal affidavit. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all know we can do it for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. If y'all need credit repair, professional credit repair, and you don't want to, you know, piece all the pieces of the puzzle together right here. But I want to talk to you about no bankruptcy. Don't do bankruptcy until you watch this before you do bankruptcy. I've had questions about bankruptcy and what happens. And I'm going to get to all of your questions as well. And maybe we'll do some calls and things like this. But the idea of bankruptcy is you're releasing all the debt, all the debtors. They're going to go away, right? For the most part. And we'll get to the specific situations on when they wouldn't go away and why they wouldn't, and how much time they have to recollect from you guys, okay? But let's say you get a Chapter 7. Most people understand what that is. You discharge all your debts. Now, your credit score is going to go down at least 100 points, okay? And your credit's going to have a bankruptcy on there, unless you get it off, which we'll talk about how to get it off in a minute. But your bankruptcy is going to be on there for up to 10 years. I've had people come to me who have bankruptcy, want to get it off, who, you know, have used authorized user trade lines to get their score up. I'm just adjusting the light, hopefully get some light. No, I don't know. It's just dark, guys. I apologize. Got this strange weather. So the bankruptcies are going to bring your score down. And even if your score comes up, we've used authorized user trade lines. Some people, some banks don't want to extend credit in lines of credit to individuals with derogatory marks like bankruptcy. The higher echelon cashback cards, reward cards, they don't necessarily want to give those out. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. However, we've gotten bankruptcies off and not had to deal with that. So AU trade lines are your first level to get your score up after that. Now, why don't you want to do bankruptcy? Here's what I'm telling to you as an educational purposes. You do what you have to do. I don't know your financial situation. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving legal advice. So you can do bankruptcy, you can do Chapter 7, Chapter 13, whatever you need. But this is just an opinion in my 2 cents and understanding of how this credit game works, because it's a credit game. So what happens in this bankruptcy is that you let all these creditors know, I'm not going to pay you. And so it makes their job easy. They write it off as bad debt, and they move the heck on, and they always win. They always win. Have you looked at MasterCard or Visa or their stock quotes, or any of the B of A's and the Wells Fargo? Their stock is always going up. They're always making money, right? So they're fine. They're going to write it off as a loss, or they're going to get their insurance claim or whatever. Okay, so they're going to be fine. But for you, you made it easy for them. When you, and that's just an opinion and an idea for educational purposes, but if you for some reason are not able to pay, and you don't pay for a period of time, and it gets charged off and it goes to collections and you dispute and it goes away and they can't prove it and they can't collect on you, the only reason you would go the other route is you couldn't deal with the scenario of people calling, which we have the letters to keep them from calling you. Cease and desist calls, they have to mail you, right? Keep me tight, cameraman. Let's get tight in here, cameraman. All right? Telling people that I'm dropping knowledge. If they're chasing you and they haven't taken you to court yet, why would you file bankruptcy? Right? Unless you're going to lose your home or your car or something like that. And in a bankruptcy, you would have to reaffirm it, and you would have to continue to pay, or do a Chapter 13 where you have to continue to pay. So some people, and I'm not saying this is right for you, but some people might say, well, hell, I don't need the bank, I don't need the car anymore, I don't need the house, I'll just let it go. But if they're coming after you, and they're going to not take any of your property, and they're going to take you to court, then that's your opportunity to defend yourself, right? You don't voluntarily go to court and file bankruptcy. You go to court and defend yourself, see some proof, see some verification that this is yours, make them work for it, right? So you don't necessarily have to file bankruptcy right out of the gate. So somebody is saying, if you are all under this debt and you're swimming in all this stuff, you have time. You don't have to file bankruptcy. Most people aren't going to lose their home tomorrow. Most people aren't going to lose their car tomorrow. And if it's already been repossessed, we have letters to get you out of that scenario if they violated your rights. If they violated your rights during the bankruptcy proceedings as well. So with bankruptcy and getting those bankruptcies off, we know about the bankruptcies being in PACER, guys. Pacer.gov. And you can have that disputed out of there. What happens is if there is an inaccuracy of how much they say you owe in a bankruptcy, which with a Chapter 7 is 0, or with a Chapter 13 changes every month, if that liability, that what you owe is different from what is being reported in PACER or in LexisNexis, or on your 3 bureaus, then it must be deleted as inaccurate. Okay, so not only do we know, hey, we're going to fight tooth and nail before we ever file bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is only in the worst case scenario. And then after that, we're going to fight tooth and nail, and we're going to find the inaccuracies and what they violated your right. And that is why bankruptcy is no good, because it drops your score so much and it makes it so easy for the other parties. You think they're really worried about it when you file bankruptcy? You think they're really like, oh man, we lost all this money? No, they know. They knew, and they mitigated the risks. All right, let me get to some of your questions, because I know. Shout out to my daughter, Leah. I love your videos. Thank you. The notary and your green card are your witnesses. That's right. They're officers of the court. My credit score jumped like 56 points. Alan, congratulations, Alan. Let's give a thumbs up to Alan. Brother, good work. That's what I'm talking about, all right? Let's see, what should I do if a creditor keeps placing debts on a credit report and I have to keep sending letters on the same darn debt? Then they file it twice with a collection company. How do I inject? Okay. How do I get it off completely? Not a problem. So they're duplicating. It's duplicate accounts. It's very easy to go ahead and dispute duplicate accounts. All right. Please verify, remove, delete immediately. Okay. Delete immediately. And this is what I want to talk about, something about sending out round 1 letters and round 2 letters, and why everything should go through a round 1 letter. okay? I'm gonna keep that right there, and it's gonna make good sense in this as well. So when they add something new, make sure, or if you forgot to put something on your letters, make sure it goes through a round one letter first and a collection validation letter first, okay? Why? Because the way the letters are stipulated and the way you build your case at 609creditrepair.com is you ask them to verify it, and if they don't verify it, to delete it. The next letter asks them their method of verification and how they did it and so forth and so on. It works the same way with the collector. Show me what you owe, verify, validate it, that kind of thing. Okay, how did you do it? Who did it? How are you storing your records? So keep placing debts in my credit report. I have to keep sending letters. Make sure you're sending, if it's a new letter and a new debt, a new letter, round one, okay? That is very important because when you send a collection validation letter and a round one letter, they're designed to work together in tandem. And you can get those in the Beyond Committed package. When they come back, automatic verified from the bureaus, but you got nothing from the collector, maybe a statement or I don't know, some little stupid letter they bring up, no signed contract, nothing solid, nothing that could place you there at the quote unquote time and all this stuff, right? When they don't send nothing, now you send your second round of letters and you will trap them up saying, how did you verify it? Let me know, because this is what I got. This is my supporting documentation. And if you don't get rid of this because you verified, you violated my rights, I'm gonna go ahead and take you small claims court, okay? So if they're adding new stuff on there, make sure you're starting over. Also, duplicate accounts. If they're the same, they have to be matched up. Again, we go back. If the reporting information is incorrect, they have the balances wrong, they're putting the wrong interest on there, the wrong fees, and they've got to prove that you signed something allowing them to add new fees and new junk after the collection, right? So all of that has to be, I mean, there's over 300, 350, 300 something crazy, 320 something little points, little checkpoints that the credit bureaus have to adhere to under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Credit Billing Act, FACTA. Okay, the collectors have to deal with all this stuff under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. So there's a lot, all right? So you're gonna trap them up. Now, if you need more support in your specific situation, as this is more general, you can email me, hit me up, all right? You got my email, guys. You're part of the subscribe tribe. If you're not subscribed, you're watching this on the replay, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Right now, I'm doing these live streams when I feel so inspired to. I want to get to you. It's a Monday morning. I'm coming to you. Monday afternoon, we're coming up. We eating these bureaus up, all right? So let's see what's going on. Filed Chapter 13 to keep my government job. It's almost 6 months from the end of my contract. Still have not received a discharge. What do I do? So you'll get your full discharge when you finish Chapter 13 in the 6 months. So you will be able to dispute that. We just had a gentleman who got his Chapter 13 off. You probably saw him. He had a 200-point increase. If you haven't seen it already, go check him out. He got his bankruptcy off. 200-point increase using the letters at 609creditrepair.com. What's your email? Let me give you my email. 609creditrepair.com. And see, you get this back and forth. You get on the live stream. What if a collector keeps sending me old cell phone bills as verification? The credit bureaus are considering that as verified. It's not verified. So what you can do is you can file complaints. CFPB. NASCA, no, maybe I'll say, I don't know. We'll go with CFPB on this one, and then your AG, the AG in your state, okay? And it's taking small claims. Guys, the court system is a lot easier than you guys anticipate. You go down, you say, how do I fill this stuff out? There's someone there to help you. The reason, yeah, okay. Take them to small claims. Take them to small claims. Easy. You go in there, you ask, you guys got to understand, you guys pay tax dollars. You guys have more power than you think. You go in there, someone will help you. I've had people in the State Department help me with stuff, okay? Business, taxes, excise taxes, sales taxes. People are there to help. You don't know, you have a lot of free stuff, not free. You paid for it already with your taxes, all right? Someone stole my info and it's hell getting any help. 4 credit cards in my name. Okay, score dropped tremendously. Someone stole your stuff. You have a true blue identity theft case, which some people call it the old sweep. Okay, I don't like to talk about it, but it's actually an identity theft issue. So ID theft. Okay, there is a legal affidavit to the FTC. Okay, and this legal affidavit is an ID theft affidavit. Okay, now anything with the fraud that comes up as fraud with the credit bureaus has to be deleted. Boom, they do not play games with this. If they don't, that's a big, you can take them to federal court. You can take them to federal court over that. That is a federal issue. If they do not take it off, you need to go down the police station, you need to go to your local police, sheriffs, you need to fill out a police report for everything that was stolen. Okay, I know it's tough right now. It's going to get better because it's easy. This is big time stuff. This is the power stuff. This is legit. You go down there, you fill out the police report. Everything that is fraud must come off. You send in the FTC affidavit along with your police report. You send it in. If it's not off in 30 days, you can take them to federal court. You can take them to state court. Small claims, you can take them wherever you want. You will win. You will win. Okay. Now, if for some reason you're having issues and you don't want to go to court and you have problems, come to us. We can do it for you. TheAwesomeLifeGroup.com. We could actually do that work for you. We've had to help somebody out with that. They had true blue identity theft issues. All right. That is a problem. Also, a good credit repair lawyer can help you out there. FreeCreditLawyer.com. Free credit lawyer. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Free credit repair lawyer. They will fight on your behalf as well, and they do not charge you anything up front, only what they make on the back end. See, guys, all free, all for you. There are resources for you. All right. Where can I get the FTC affidavit? You just have to Google that FTC. Let me see if I can grab that for you real quick, since you're part of the subscribe tribe, and I want to make sure that you are getting the most out of most bang for your subscription here. All right. I know it's free to subscribe. I know it's free to be a part of this subscribe tribe, but I want to make sure you get all the value that you get. All right. Now let me go ahead and send you this link. Boom. Bam, there it is. Yes, we could help you out in that scenario if you had true blue ID theft. Now, what I do want to understand is it is a service, there's a service base, we have salaries and people that have to, eat and keep the lights on. So there will be a fee to it. If you want to do it yourself, as I do here, it's free. All the information is free. It's all there for you. I just sent you the link. So take a look, see if that's best for you, because you're going to still have to go get the police report. All right. So that is possible for you. All right. So let's see. Sent letters, credit bureaus trying to send results online. Should I open it up or wait till the mail? Are they going to mail it or keep trying to send it online? Sorry, I got all excited about that. So we're part of this. Look, guys, this is secrets. All right. If you're watching on the live, if you're watching on the replay, you're getting some good stuff. So go ahead and hit the subscribe and the bell. I'm going to tell you about this online stuff. Okay. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend you getting your stuff online. Okay. I don't recommend you getting your results online. Okay. But you could. I did. Hey, don't be telling everybody I got some results online back in the day. All right. I didn't know no better. Okay. And I got some results online. Okay. 15 years ago. All right. I'm pushing me. No, not that long ago. You guys know I repaired my credit a little while ago. Okay. But I did get some results online because I thought, hey, I'll get them faster. And I got the results. The results were similar. I didn't get something in the mail, and I wish I had. That's one of the reasons I don't have a lot of stuff, because it was online. You could print it. And I was like, I don't know. What am I going to do with all this stuff? Right. I do have the stuff that I've kept. I've got a lot of reports, but I did so many disputes and disputing, got so many deletions that I got stuff off. So I would recommend you get them in the mail. I don't want you to sign away any of your rights getting stuff online either. They'll try and slip stuff in and sneak things in and all this stuff and on and on and on. Be very cautious, okay? If you want to do it, maybe, but be very cautious. You're not getting any rights taken away, like they want you to go through arbitration or they're making you do all your stuff online. Wait for the mail. Wait for it to get black and white, okay? In the mail through the federal government. Let them trap themselves up through the federal government, through the United States Postal Service, okay? But yeah, don't be telling people I got some results online. Yes, and results online could be a bit confusing to read. I appreciate that, Courtney. Yes. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, I have a dismissed Chapter 13. I reached out to the court concerning getting my original docs over the phone, but I was told that since 2005, they no longer keep original records, but they have scanned copies. Yeah, okay. This is great. Yes, you're very welcome, female boss. You're welcome. Boardroom boss. I appreciate you. You're very welcome. Chapter 13, dismissed. In the eyes of the court, it's been dismissed. How could someone verify something that even in the eyes of law isn't confirmed? Correct? Correct. Actually, I have special dismissal letters you can get at 609creditpair.com in the Beyond package. All right. Dismissed BK, man. Dismissed BK. A lot of times that can be leveraged very easily. Let me see if I got those just chilling. I'm going to read this to you because I think individuals might be interested. More people might be interested in what a dismissed bankruptcy might have to offer. And again, if you're watching this replay, you're probably like, oh man, I'm interested in dismissed BK. How do I get those? 609creditpair.com, where you can get all your dismissed BK issues squared away. If this is helping you out thus far, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to read to you some dismissed BK stuff. I hope this doesn't bore you, but I think you guys get excited about the law. This is a letter template. You can kind of change it as you need to, right? Okay, I'm outraged that your company continues to remain a dismissed bankruptcy as confirmed on my credit report. This unconfirmed, unverified, and dismissed bankruptcy has stopped me from obtaining credit. I know for a fact your company receives information through PACER. The PACER system is inaccurate and incomplete since PACER does not provide complete social security numbers. Okay, they just don't. That would be a violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act and privacy laws. So think about it. You're trapping them up using their own game, right? You say, hey, I know the PACER. I heard, you could even put, I had heard from somebody that PACER doesn't give out full socials and all that stuff because that would be ID issues, okay? ID, that stuff, right? That would be against privacy laws, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So how are you, how are you confirming it up? Furthermore, I've been in contact with the county courthouse and they also assure me they don't report full socials. They also said they don't keep hard files. In your case, you can say they don't keep hard files anymore since 2005, all right? So the Fair Credit Reporting Act mentions nothing under section 1681 relating to bankruptcy about dismissals or filings, all right? If it is only fair that in accordance with section 1618 alpha A5 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you delete from my credit report and send me an updated report. Sincerely, on and on, so forth and so on. Brandon Weaver, Esquire, right? No, I'm not a lawyer, guys. I'm not a lawyer. Esquire's for lawyer. So that is a dismissed BK letter. That is exactly what you need to utilize to get the BK off, all right? Great. Can I pay you guys to start back up where I left off, or will the process start over? It just depends. If you pay and sign up with us, we're gonna have to do a deep audit and analysis for you. We'll freeze some smaller bureaus, all right? We got a process for y'all, freezing Innovis and such. SageStream, Lexus, and Nexus. All sorts of good stuff, update your addresses. So we'll pick up where you left off and what you didn't do, and we'll have to figure that out. We might have to restart, we might not, it just depends. So let's see. 3 out of 5 collections removed from TransUnion, 4 out of 7 from Experian on round 2, Candace. Thank you so much for being so candid. I appreciate that. Congratulations. I need that letter. My bankruptcy has been 10 years in September. I need it removed. Absolutely. Look, you can get the letter, 609creditpair.com. And if you have any issues, email me at info@609creditrepair.com. Boom. Okay, contacting you. Evictions, how to get those off. Yes, yes. Okay, so evictions. Nasty stuff. Y'all know I don't like evictions. I think this whole leasing game is ridiculous. And if you should let somebody out, you should work with somebody, you should let them out. Okay. But an eviction. Now, if it's a true blue eviction and it's not like some weird late payments and they sent you to, they said it was an eviction or whatever, or they have judgment against you, it's weird. If it's not an eviction, it's easier to get off because it's reporting inaccurately. Great. So that's easy. You guys understand that. If it's an eviction, it's going to be at LexisNexis, CoreLogic, screening reporters, report. I always forget what the reporters, Screening Reporters, Inc. Okay. Screening Reporters, Inc. is a bureau designed just for reports for evictions for rental history. And don't let them tell you that you can't dispute. They fall under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, just like LexisNexis, okay? Evictions are usually an issue about either they don't have the original lease, they're reporting inaccurately the amount owed, okay, versus what truly is owed. So that is a way to dispute it. And on top of that, evictions in LexisNexis and CoreLogic, once deleted, which we have a video, we have a testimony of a young woman who got her eviction. She walks you through the process of how she disputed LexisNexis and CoreLogic with the 609 letters. You send the 609 letters to anything that you need to dispute. It came off, and I think she did it in 60 days. She was able to dispute LexisNexis and CoreLogic. It came off, and she disputed with the 3 bureaus. She got it off, and she was able to get her apartment. Okay, that's what I would recommend to you. All right, let's see what we got. We got so many questions today. I appreciate you all for being here. This is great. This is great. So, I love that. Chanel Christmas. I sent him my dispute letter for a medical bill, and they sent me a breakdown of services I had. Is this HIPAA violation, and what should I do next? I know you just talked about this. I did just talk about this. I think I've got another video coming out tomorrow, I think, about HIPAA. Yeah, maybe I'll be doing one about tomorrow. So this is what's important, man. I have, let me see, where I got my HIPAA. I got my HIPAA letter right here. I'm gonna be back a second. I'm back. I'm gonna read this HIPAA letter to you so you understand, because y'all excited. Y'all get me pumped up. Let me just give me tight, cameraman. Give me a hit because I'm doing HIPAA. All right. Okay. So HIPAA letter. Now, if you didn't sign a HIPAA release form for them to have your information, then it is a violation. If they have one signed by you for a third party, it is not a violation. However, they have not proven this to you, have they? They haven't sent anything, and they probably did violate your rights. So this is what we're going to talk about with the HIPAA violation, privacy violation. Please be advised I requested validation of an item reported to you. This is being sent to the bureaus, okay? I have received a response that clearly violates my rights under HIPAA. Boom. And what you can do is you can take what they sent you, highlight it, circle it, show HIPAA violation, Jera's chopping me. And that's what we do into the credit bureaus. We chopping necks, snapping necks and cashing checks. So collector or creditor did not provide me a HIPAA release. There we go. See, you don't know if this is a violation because they didn't send you a release. Did not provide me a HIPAA release that releases my medical information to them. Therefore, by providing such information, they're in violation of my HIPAA rights. I am proceeding with legal actions as prescribed under the law against you guys, and above all, the creditor or collector who did so in violating my rights. I will seek legal remedy, available, file suit, and so forth and so on. Sincerely encourage you to delete the items, so forth and so on. Right on, Weaver Esquire. Not Esquire, okay? I'm not a lawyer, but you get the idea, okay? You get the legal language of the letter. That is available in our Beyond Committed package, 609creditrepair.com. When you've got serious violations, we can take care of them for you. We know the laws, right? We help you exercise your laws under HIPAA, under Fair Credit Reporting Act. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. Now, let's see here. Well, we got lots of stuff. Can you get support and student loans removed? Okay. It has happened before. I have seen support come off. I've seen student loans come off. I just had a woman who got her student loans, one of her student loans off, and her credit score went up like 40 or 50 points. And she was concerned because it was it's got a lot of history, right? And I was like, look, your credit score went up. It's cool. It's cool. She just wanted to get the late payments off. She got the whole thing off. So it's cool, right? Your credit score went up 40 or 50 points. You're gonna be fine. So I've seen it happen. I've seen people get stuff removed. So it's happened. You can do it too. Hey, Brandon, can you get stuff? Hey, you can do it too. I've seen people do it for themselves. I've seen our company do it. Okay, it is possible. To each his own though, right? Sometimes we have to work different things. Certain violations aren't there, or we haven't gotten them to violate your rights yet, and we haven't seen that, but it is possible. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. We have the letters at 609creditrepair.com. We can do it for you at theawesomelife.group.com. If you want more, you can email me at info@609creditrepair.com. Great. All right. Hi, Brandon. I just purchased a $27 609 credit repair package. I would like to get the larger package that comes with the check systems disputes. Oh, yeah, check systems is great. Can I pay the difference and get the rest? Yes, you can, Kim. Kim, email me at teambeauty@gmail.com. Okay, that's a little different email for you. You can email me at that one, Kim. And actually, there we go. You can pay a prorated rate. You can pay the difference, yes. And just email me and say, hey, I was on the live stream, part of the subscribe tribe. Let me get the prorated amount. You know darn well, Brandon, I need that prorated amount. You can definitely get that. Got one of the not eviction reports on background check, but not on third bureaus. I got one of not eviction reports on my background check, but not on third bureaus. So if it's in your background check, double check LexisNexis, double check CoreLogic. Ask them where they pulled their background from. Because if it's a public record, let's say you had a judgment, it's not an eviction, but it was late payment, and they just, I don't know if you had a crazy landlord, I have a feeling you did, and they put some type of weird judgment on you. It could be in the county, a courthouse. All you need to do is suppress the file or have it removed for inaccuracy. Hey, I need this removed, disputed. You could talk to a consumer protection lawyer for free, guys, or free credit repair lawyer, where they can fight for you on your behalf for free until they make money on the back end, and you could have it removed or suppressed. Okay, so this doesn't come up again because it's not fair. It's not fair to you, especially if it's defaming your character to get a job. Okay. They have the date you filed bankruptcy wrong and it's been discharged. It says Equifax is filed in 2020. What can I do? You can dispute that as inaccurate. That's not yours. Yours was filed another time. So I don't know if that's yours or not. So you would have to ask them to verify it. Please verify this. That kind of stuff. I'm not aware of filing a discharge of bankruptcy in 2020, right? So that's something that you would. My mom got served. Whoa, let's see what happened here. Whoa, I'm moving too quickly. Okay, my mother got served yesterday by Synchrony Bank. She's 82 years old and she only gets Social Security. Shake my head. Okay, Robert. So two things about that. One, she may be what they call quote unquote judgment proof. Of course, I'm not a lawyer, so don't quote me, but there might be judgment proof. It's hard to get blood from a stone. So what you want to do is you want to fight head on, work with it, free credit repair attorney, free credit report. Roberts. Free credit repair lawyer.com, right? Take a look. They might be able to find a violation on her behalf. Now, Synchrony Bank, if they violated any of her rights trying to do this, okay, the balances are incorrect. They're calling at weird hours, harassment, not filed. Look, they need to validate it, verify it properly. They need to have that contract in the court. So if she shows up or a lawyer on her behalf shows up because she's older, she can win. She can win, okay? Don't let them intimidate you. And because she's on Social Security, they can't take certain things. They're not allowed to take disabilities and Social Securities and Medicares and entitlement programs. That's why it's called an entitlement, right? She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be okay. Now, if things are goofy on the credit report for a little while, she's gonna be all right because we know how to clean it up, right, Robert? You've got my email. I've talked to you before. Robert, it's good to see you. And we're gonna fight that and get that junk off as well. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. If you have an account in good standing, you want to get put back on there, call the people that it is in good standing with. They will have to put it back on for you. All right. Also, AU trade lines. We've got AU trade lines. So don't worry. Do you list the bankruptcy on the 609 dispute letters? I froze my LN, LexisNexis, then mailed disputes, but I'm worried that I wasn't supposed to. Crystal, no need to worry. You definitely can go ahead and put that bankruptcy on those 609 dispute letters. All right, you're good to go, and everything is squared away. Thanks. I have the package. We'll send it out today. Great. You have, okay, whoa, I'm trying to slide through here. Okay. Let's see, this is Brandon Ellis. I have a credit report with a $500 debt with Sprint for hard inquiries, okay? And 4 old addresses. Where should I start? This Friday, I'm getting a secure credit card. Great. Clean up those addresses, send the inaccurate address dispute letter to the bureaus, get those 4 off, get 1 good address, okay? Make sure your ID is up to date to where you live so you can get that 1 solid good address. Then In about 2 weeks after updating your address, sending out the letter, okay, you send out the letter. About 2 weeks later, you can send out your disputes directly to them, disputing that, and you can send the collection validation letter to the collectors if Sprint is doing outside third-party collection, and you'll be squared away. If you need more help, you can email me. Now, I think, oh, I was worried sick. Yeah, you're good. So that's why you subscribe here. You get a chance to talk to me. I'm gonna go ahead and put up a number. We're gonna do a live call. Okay, we're gonna do this live call, 800-216-6410. We'll do a live call. You can get a call in with me. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on too much longer, guys, because I know it's a Monday. I gotta get back to work. Some of y'all need to get back to work too, okay? Ooh, first time catching me live. I'm trying to increase my score. If you're trying to increase your score, you get the negative items off, okay? You get those negative items off. You boost it up with good, positive primary trade lines, authorized user trade lines, okay? And use it responsibly, 35%. I asked the Bureau to update my balances, and instead they deleted the good trade line. Yes, I understand. I heard you about that. What you need to do is you need to call the people with the good trade line and have them put that back on, all right? And we're live with, hey, this is Brandon Weaver. How you doing today? You're live on YouTube. And they hung up, sorry. Don't get a secure card until you clean your credit. Actually, that's a good idea. You don't necessarily have to, yes, it's smiling again, okay, great. You actually don't have to get a secure card right away, okay? You can, it's not a problem. What I would like is if you can get good, solid primary trade lines for yourself. Dude, those jewelry club cards, big balances, 5,000 usually, they'll approve pretty much everybody. You might have to make a purchase, but you'll be all right, okay? Secured cards are okay, but they're not as good. Actually, self-lender is actually better. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good afternoon. This is Brandon Weaver. How are you doing today?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Good. All right. Do you have a question for me live here?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right.
Yes. I was calling about the inquiry.
Yes.
I sent in the letters or faxed in the letters, like what we were supposed to do, and then I was supposed to call in, right, to get them off, or I just wait for the letters to come back to find out if they're gonna remove.
Oh, calling. Great. Good question, guys. This is above and beyond, okay? You don't have to call. You can wait. You can see what happens from the credit bureaus. You can wait and see what comes from, I don't know, the banks, from the mortgage shopping or the car dealership or trying to get business credit. You can wait. But let's say you want to go above and beyond. You can call. And this is something that you get here special, right? That we give it to y'all because you're here right now. You could always call and put more pressure on them and say, you know what, if you feel so confident to do so. Now, what I'm going to tell you what happens when you do call, you're going to get someone overseas. I've heard it before. I've heard my partner talk to them. I've talked to them. You're going to get somebody overseas who doesn't know the laws, the language. They're there to distract you and basically do what they do with the Oscar system or, you know, the automatic verification. They're just going to say, oh, well, it was verified or it's in dispute or no, it's accurate or whatever. Okay. You have to get to a supervisor. You have to get higher up. So I'll just wait this time, see what happens. Oh, let's see. Sorry about that. We got another call coming in. All right. So any other questions or concerns before I get to the other call?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
As far as the bankruptcy, if I've already frozen the Lexus and Pacer, when I disputed to get the bankruptcy off that's being discharged, do I have to dispute with the credit bureau or just dispute with the Pacer?
Great question. Okay. The most advanced, most powerful technique is to dispute directly with LexisNexis and with Pacer. Okay. However, many people have gotten results simply by disputing with the bureaus, sealing LexisNexis. I mean, there's so many options that we put out here that you can use. You're good to go. So either or, but I would say start the process with that nice 609 letter, write to LexisNexis, have it drop off there and go from there. Yeah. I think that's going to be your most solid bet. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I can do all of it, correct?
You can do all of it. Do it all. Yes, absolutely. And I think that, yeah, and I think that's what's satisfying is because some people are a bit concerned, oh, I don't want to do too much or the market is frivolous. But in this case, you're okay. With the bankruptcy, the rules are different. All right. So thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you. Again, We got the number just for the subscribe tribe. And remember, guys, this is for live streaming, okay? When I'm gone, when the replay, if you're watching this on replay, I'm going to be going pretty soon, so you might want to get a call in, okay? Yes, you